Hello everyone, for this video I'm going to show you the tour that I did of both of the Endless Summer resorts, those being Dockside Inn and Suites and Surfside Inn and Suites. So it's the morning after travel day. Never a good idea to unpack before you plan on doing a room tour, so I've kind of had to just throw everything in the corner this morning. So we're at Dockside Inn and the rooms are pretty identical to those at Surfside. I do love how bright they are. We've got a connecting door. We've got some beach themed artwork behind the ice bucket. We've got plug sockets, USB charging port. No coffee maker, by the way. Got a fairly modest 43-inch smart TV, wicker chair, floor lamp. Here's a daytime view out the window. You can see the old Wet n Wild lake over on the right hand side in the distance. And then here we have the two queen beds. We've got some beach and dockside themed paintings above the beds. We've got a little mini fridge down here. Quite a bit smaller than the ones at the Rosen hotels, but will probably be plenty enough space for most people. We've got some drawers here. Not the best storage space at the Endless Summer Resort, it has to be said. This is not a functioning storage box. Here's another fake storage box. And we do have some plug sockets above the nightstand, but just the one USB charging port. Reading lights over both beds. So we don't actually have any door separating the bathroom area, and it's not a huge amount of space, but I think you will struggle to find one in better condition. Here's a closer look at the shower. Here we have the wardrobe, which has an ironing board. We've got a few hangers, a small safe, and at the top we've got some spare pillows. So yeah, other than the rough towels and the limited storage space, I would say very impressive. Let's go check out the rest of the resort. Let's see what kind of view we've got out this window. So we're in Tower 2 now. We're looking over at Tower 1 and we can see both the Endless Summer Surfside Inn in the far distance on the left, and then behind that you can actually see Volcano Bay. If we zoom in we can see the shuttle buses that take you over to the Universal theme parks, including Volcano Bay. And here's a better look of Surfside Inn and the Volcano Bay attractions. Let's head to the ground floor. Let's see what they've got in the game room. This Daytona song is still ingrained in my brain from when I was a kid. Daytona. We've got a Jurassic Park game here. I think I'm right in saying that this is bigger than the one at Surfside. So we've just come out of Tower 2, and this is the pool area for Tower 2. It's one of two pools. There's also another one over at Tower 1, which we'll have a look around shortly. A little bit creepy, but I get why they're doing it. We have a sandy beach area, if anyone has a desire to get sand in their clothes. Just take a walk around. You can see the Wave Makers bar across the pool. see the zero entry to the pool. That's where my room is. So no sort of fancy slide or anything like that, but as you can see there's a lot of space for sun lounges, etc., and the landscaping is really nice. We've got a little ping pong table. So we've just come out of the Tower 2 pool area. We're now heading towards the Tower 2 parking garage, so we'll just have a quick look at that. So now we're heading back towards the pool area. So now we're entering the pool from the Universal Boulevard side. Give you guys a look at the pool area from a different angle. Very nice looking pool bar. So you can grab all sorts of drinks here. You can get cocktails, frozen drinks, smoothies. Looks very nice, but not for me. So here we are at the entrance to Dockside Inn. Right ahead of us we can see Tower 1, and then just in front of that we've got the port cochere and the entrance door to the lobby. Just entering the lobby area now. You can see the huge driftwood that welcomes guests that enter into the lobby area. Here is the Universal Studios store, where you can pick up lots of different merchandise. My kids are obsessed with the Grinch, so I think I'm going to get one of those. Well, I need 2 of those cuddly toys. We got some exclusive Endless Summer stuff. There's a great selection of Harry Potter clothing and other merchandise. So on our right, as we come out of the Universal Studios store, we have the lobby Starbucks, and this is very small queue compared to what it will be like in the mornings just before you head out to the parks. So yeah, as much as I'm addicted to coffee, I don't recommend getting a coffee first thing, despite that obviously being the time you really need one. But yeah, I would just wait until midday to get your coffee fix. So it's very bright and airy, the lobby at Dockside Inn. Lots of seating available. Then we've got the Sunset Lounge, which is sort of VW camper van themed, and all of its cocktails are actually named after Wet n Wild attractions. So now we're just entering the Pier 8 Market dining area. This is Dockside's restaurant. And so as you can see, no shortage of seating. So on the far left side you have the bakery section. So we've got donuts, danishes, croissants. We got some fruit salads. Not really in the mood for that. This looks like the grill section. And this is the pizza station, so they do breakfast pizzas as well. This is the fried chicken and waffle section. And then lastly, for any grab and go options, then you have this section over on the far right hand side. I went for the breakfast combo with an apple and orange juice, which cost me $17. Not really blown away by the value there, if I'm honest. Here's another look at this fantastic lobby area. So when you head into the lobby, on the right hand side you have the vacation planning centre, and then at the far end you have luggage services. So that is Tower 2 and the lobby covered, so now we're going to head over to Tower 1. Now we're going to head into the smaller Tower 1 pool area. So we can't have a look at the Tower 1 pool unfortunately because it's closed Monday to Wednesday. Obviously didn't get the memo that I'm trying to do like a comprehensive tour of the resort. Anyway, so this is the best I can show you of Tower 1 pool unfortunately. So here's a zoom in of Tower 1's pool bar, which is the Oasis Beach Bar. Ice machine on the ground level. So the fitness centre is over on this side of the resort. So we're now on the top floor of Tower 1 and we're looking out the window, which is looking over the east side of International Drive. And you can see Fun Spot just over there in the distance. And here's a closer look. Here's the IHOP across iDrive. We're now on the north facing window. You can see the KFC across the street, and then on the bottom left you can see the Surfside Inn and Suites Resort. So that building in the middle there is the Aventura Resort, and it's next to the Sapphire Falls there to the right. There we have Hogwarts Castle, and to the right of that is the Velocicoaster. Going past Royal Pacific, just above that is Dr. Doom's Fearfall. There's the Hulk Coaster next to that. And I think we probably better end it with Rip Ride Rocket. So we're back at the front of the resort now, just at the pickup point for the resort shuttle. Now one thing I will say is that you will see a lot of sort of similar hotels, a lot cheaper than Dockside and Surfside. One thing that I think a lot of people don't value enough, I would say, is just how useful these shuttle buses will be for your vacation, because they're regular, they're very efficient, and basically you'll just really appreciate having them. So you do get all the same perks that the other Universal resorts get, such as early park admission. It's only really the express passes that you don't get, and that's only for the luxury Universal resorts. So that's the end of the dockside portion of the tour. So we're just going to make the walk over to Surfside Inn and Suites now. Hopefully not get run over. So this road here is Universal Boulevard, and this will take you all the way to Universal. I think we'll head over to the lake first. So those of you that went to Wet n Wild back in the day will remember this lake as being where you used to do the knee boarding. Had some really good memories of this place. Although on one occasion I did do my back in quite badly, to the point where I literally couldn't walk for 2 days. But yeah, good times. See one of the buses there. One thing to note, if you are sort of trying to decide between Surfside and Dockside, Do note that the buses stop at Surfside first, then they'll go to Dockside second. So if you want your trip to Universal to be shorter in the morning, then Dockside does have an advantage. But of course, conversely, on your way back, then it will be longer for Dockside. There's a nice view of Tower 1 from Dockside. This is where you'd get picked up by your Uber or Lyft. This is where you get dropped off by the buses. And there you can see one of the buses that is heading to Volcano Bay. We've now arrived at the entrance to Surfside Inn and Suites. So we're now facing International Drive, so if you did want to head over there for any of the restaurants or any of the shops, there is a Walgreens across the street, which I'll show you later. In fact, I think I will actually just show you the gate that you use to get over there. But I think it is not available before 7 in the morning or after 7 in the evening. To be quite honest, it's not the nicest place after 7, so kind of see where they're coming from there. Just give you a quick glimpse. So the lobby is unsurprisingly smaller compared to Dockside. So I think Surfside is 750 rooms, whereas Dockside is 2,000. But I don't think it is proportionately smaller than Dockside, so I would expect actually that the check-in will be more efficient and it will be less busy in the lobby at Surfside. There's the obligatory lobby Starbucks. So this is the Beach Break Cafe, which is the quick service restaurant at this resort. Seems a lot more intimate, doesn't it, this one, compared to Dockside? I think I prefer it. Here's a closer look at the resort's Coke Freestyle machine. So if you buy one of the special mugs, then you'll be able to have unlimited refills whilst you're at the resort, but that doesn't apply to the parks. Let's go and check out the food. So the first thing on your left is where the grab and go options are. We've got a nice little gluten-free selection here as well. I understand the options are pretty much the same as at Dockside, but I don't think there's a chicken and waffle option here, and apparently it is a bit cheaper here as well. Just taking a right from Beach Break Cafe, so we can now check out some of the amenities in Tower 2. Let's see what games they got. So a bit smaller than the one at Dockside, but I think I prefer this one actually. I think it's the darker walls make it feel more like an arcade room. Next we have the fitness centre. I don't think I can get in despite staying at Dockside. Let's go check out the pool area. It'd be interesting to see if my card's going to let me in to the pool area. Now I'm now nervous that it's not. We'll just have a quick look at the sandbar next to the pool. Got a little ping pong table there next to the bar. Denied. That is a shame. I really thought you could pool hop at the endless summer resorts. Let's give it one last try. Boom, we're in. A very kind bartender saw me struggling and allowed me in. So the pool is really nice, but I do think the pools at the dockside are slightly better. You'll be pleased to know that at all the Universal resorts they do provide towels at the pool for you. We're back to the Wet and Wild lake. I think we'll head back inside now and check out the other amenities. Nice little outdoor seating area for the Beach Break Cafe. Take a quick look at the Universal store at Surfside, but I'm expecting it to be quite similar to the one we've seen at Dockside. I really want that retro Universal jumper, but I think it's a woman's one and I'm too embarrassed to ask. So here's a Tower 1 view of International Drive. We've kind of seen this before at Dockside, but this is a different view of it. So this is where International Drive and Universal Boulevard meet. As mentioned before, Universal Boulevard, which is the one going up, that will take you directly to Universal Orlando. Now we're going to head through Tower 2 and I'm going to show you the parking garage and the secret entrance to iDrive. I believe the parking is still $15 per day. It's possible it may have changed though. One thing I will say is if you are doing a long stay at Surfside or Dockside, it might be worth just emailing the hotel and just let them know to see if you can get like a discount on the parking, because it does get really out of hand for a long trip and they may be able to give you some sort of discount. So this is how you get in and out of the car park. Now we're going to head to that door there, which is going to be your way of accessing iDrive after 7 o'clock. So I've just been really stupid there. I've come out of the gate near the entrance and I let it close behind me and I can't get back in despite staying at Dockside. You obviously need a Surfside key, so now I'm sort of stranded. You have to go all the way around. So I think since I'm going to be heading over to Universal shortly, what I'll do is I'm going to head to Surfside and I'm going to show you the bus journey to Universal. So as you may have probably figured out, there's actually only 2 buses. There's one that goes to CityWalk, which is where you would need to go to Allenton Adventure and Universal Studios. Then the other one would be for Volcano Bay. So just had a bit of a slap on the wrist by security. Kind of forgot what I was doing, so I had my camera on in the security area, and that is a big no-no. They were very polite about it, but also very firm. So I suppose it is reassuring, I suppose. But yeah, just my advice is to definitely don't be recording in the security bit. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do check out some of my other vlogs on the channel. If you want some more detailed guides and reviews, then head over to my Frugal Brit channel. I do plan on eventually doing a more in-depth review and comparison of the resorts over there. Lastly, if you're interested in future Orlando vlogs, guides and reviews, don't forget to subscribe.